U.S. Citizenship, Interview Practice, USCIS, N-400. Please note, for applicants who schedule an interview appointment after January 2023, because of the 2022 midterm elections in the United States, some senators, representatives, governors, and speakers may change. Please check and confirm on the USCIS website before the interview. Mr. Eddie Lopez. I'm here. Good morning. I'm Immigration Officer Jane, and I'll be conducting your interview today. How are you doing? Good morning, officer. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? I'm doing well too. Thank you. Please follow me. Sure. Please come in. Put your bag beside your chair and remain standing. Okay, thank you. Before we start the interview, I'm going to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Okay. Stand and raise right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes, I do. Take a seat, please. Thank you. What did you promise? I promised to say the truth. How did you get here today? I drove my car. How long did it take you to get here? The traffic was not too bad, so it only took me 20 minutes. That's good. Did you study and prepare for the interview? Yes, I've been studying very hard for 3 months. Do you have any questions before we start? No, officer. Can I please have your appointment letter, your green card, your state-issued ID, and your passport? Sure, here you go. Thank you. Now please tell me your full name. Eddie Lopez. Did you go by any other name in your home country? No. Would you like to legally change your name? No, thanks. What is your date of birth? May 6th, 1960. You were born in Denmark, correct? Yes, that's correct. Why do you want to be an American citizen? I love the United States and I want to vote. So, how are you eligible to become a United States citizen? I am eligible because I'm 62 years old and I have had my green card for over 5 years. Great. When did you get your green card? October 13th, 2015. How did you get your green card? My son sponsored me. Could you confirm your social security number? 818-98-7654. What is the best phone number to reach you at? 571-121-3456. What's your email address? eddie567@gmail.com. Where are you currently living? 4321 24th Street, San Jose, California, 67890. When did you begin living here? I've lived here since I came to the U.S., which was over 10 years ago. Is this also your mailing address? Yes. Do you have a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment? No. Let's talk about your parents now. Are they U.S. citizens? No, they are not. What's your ethnicity? I am white. What color are your eyes? Brown. What color is your hair? Blonde. Well, what do you do for a living? I work. What is the name of your company? Silver Park. How long have you been working for them? About 8 years. What kind of work do you do? I'm a construction worker. All right. Have you taken any trip outside the United States in the last 5 years? Yes, I have taken one trip. How many total days did you spend outside the U.S. during the last 5 years? 15 days. Where and when was the trip? Just this year, I went to Denmark. I left the U.S. on July 5th, and I returned to the U.S. on July 20th. What was the purpose of your trip? To visit my parents. What is your current marital status? I'm married. How many times have you been married? 1 time. What date did you marry your current spouse? July 29th, 1986. Where did you get married? Denmark. What is your spouse's legal name and her date of birth? Her name is Mary Lopez. Her birthday is August 17th, 1964. What is the present immigration status of your current spouse? She has a green card. Has your spouse been married previously? Yes. She has had 1 previous marriage. I will ask you some questions regarding your spouse's previous marriage. Do you know any information about your current wife's previous marriage? Yes, I do. What is the name of your current wife's prior spouse and what is his date of birth? His name is Jack Smith. His date of birth is May 1958. He is Danish and still lives in Denmark. We have no relationship. On what date did your current wife's marriage with her prior spouse end? In February 1984, she divorced, and then she married me in 1986. All right, do you have any children? Yes, I have 1 son. What is the name of your child and his date of birth? My son's name is Tommy Lopez. His date of birth is September 19th, 1988. Is your child biological to you? Yes, I am the biological father of my son. Is your son a U.S. citizen? Yes, he is. Now we move on to Part 12 of the N-400 form. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Please answer yes or no truthfully. Okay. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? No, never. What does claim mean? To state that you are a U.S. citizen. Have you ever voted in the United States? No. Have you ever called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? No, never. Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, the Communist Party? No, never. What does Communist Party mean? It is a system of government where the government owns and controls everything. People do not have any freedom. Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, a terrorist organization? No. What does terrorist organization mean? It is an organization that uses violence for political or religious purposes. Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat? No. Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? No. Tell me what detained means. Held in custody by police for questioning or taken to jail. Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? No. Do you understand what illegal drugs are? Drugs that are against federal law, such as heroin and cocaine. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes, I do. Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes, I do. Do you know what oath of allegiance to the United States means? It's a promise to be loyal to the United States. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes, I am willing. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes, I am willing. What is work of national importance? Helping during a major emergency like a fire, flood, or earthquake. Excellent. Now we'll do the civics test and English reading and writing tests. Okay. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Voting in a federal election. What is the last day that you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Being a U.S. diplomat. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Agriculture and... sorry, I forgot. Note: he could have said Secretary of State. Don't be nervous. Next question. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Well, you got 6 questions correct, so you passed the civics test portion. Thank you. Now we're going to do the English reading and writing test. I'm going to show you a sentence on the tablet in front of you, and I want you to read it back to me. What city was the first capital of the United States? Correct. Now listen to this sentence that I'll say. Write it down on the digital tablet in front of you. New York City was the first capital of the United States. New York City was the first capital of the United States. Great. You passed the English reading and writing test too. Thank you. Excellent. Congratulations. You passed your naturalization interview. Thank you. Now let's review your applicant form. Please take a look at the application on the tablet and make sure that everything is correct. Then sign and date at the bottom. Yes, everything is correct. I signed and dated. Now I will submit your application for approval. Thank you, officer. I just need my supervisor to do a quality check and final approval. And here is a copy of your test results. Thank you, officer. I have a question. When will I be able to take the oath ceremony? Once the application is approved, we will send you a notice with that information. Thank you again. I will walk you back to the waiting area. Thank you very much. Thank you and good luck. Please subscribe for more.